Hello friends, this is a data visualization example of US Energy Information Administration. This is using all the data variables from the US Energy Information Administration and showcasing visualization based on the data that is provided. So over here in the front screen you can see there is a single series visualization, which is a bar chart over here which shows you Afghanistan's carbon dioxide emissions per capita. And over here you can change the locality name and the energy types. So there are total 13 energy types. One is coal consumption. So let's try coal consumption. So we can see that the coal consumption, the bar chart has changed. Now if we go for petroleum consumption, for total primary energy consumption, we can also change the countries, say Africa, Antigua and Barbados. Let's try Europe. So over here if we hover over the bars, we can find the values that are posted, the values of the individual bars of the y-axis. Similarly, we can even toggle the charts from bar to line, from line to scatter plot, and we can even change these values from here as well. So if I have to go to Afghanistan and see scatter plot, I can see that. If I go back to the thing, I can see that from the line I can change values from the line chart as well to see values of different localities. If I go to the bar, it converts to the bar and remains the same. So these values will always remain the same based on what you are changing. So the next is the multi-series visualization, where you can uh, do visualize two different localities at once. So over here it's all dynamic and changes whenever I change any sort of country or locality from these bars, from these drop down menus. So if I go and check say Antarctica, I can find the difference between Antarctica and Afghanistan. Go to Antigua and Barbados. Let's say if I go to Africa, I have Afghanistan and Albania. Similarly, even this I can change. Let's compare carbon dioxide emissions of Afghanistan and Algeria. What we get, the bar chart. So we're comparing coal consumption. So we can get that. Similarly, for petroleum consumption, here we can see that there aren't any values for Afghanistan. Now this is a comparison of the renewable electricity generation between Afghanistan and Algeria. We are similarly to the single series, you can toggle devices from here. So say from bar to line charts, I can find that, from line to scatter plot. And over here if we hover over scatter plot, it will show us the year value and the x and the y axis. It changes seamlessly for every localities and every charts. Now the next is let's say we want to check out a scatter series visualization. So this particular visualization visualizes two energy variables with one country. So let's say I want to visualize coal CO2 emissions per capita and coal consumption of Afghanistan. So over here I can see that it has visualizing me the coal consumption value. The coal consumption value is the x-axis value, and the CO2 emissions per capita is the y-axis value, as you can see when we hover over the scatter plot. Similarly, if we go and change values, let's say if we go to coal production, you can see that there isn't any lot of change between coal production and coal. But when we go to total electric generation, we can find that Afghanistan's CO2 emissions, and we can see the difference between CO2 emissions per capita of Afghanistan and total generation of Afghanistan. If I change the locality, it will change the data as I change the locality as well. So it shows me American Samoa CO2 emissions per capita versus total electricity generation. Let's say Bangladesh, we want to find out. Let's say we are finding coal consumption and coal production of. Let's say we take India as an example. So here we see the scatter plot of India. of Iraq. Iraq, as we can see, there is none production values and very few values are there. For Italy, we can find a good comparison scatter plot. So this is how the view is, and this is how we can view the visualization. Thank you so much.